If you would be so kind, Verna, to let me know if you can hear me or not, I will get set up on the iPad here to answer questions, and then we will get started. I do have some announcements tonight, which is super exciting. I've got some announcements about Quail Con. I've got some announcements about the 18 and under contest, so that'll be interesting. But Verna, if you could let me know you can hear me, we will get started. I am set up. Again, this is our live Q&A, and you ask the questions and I will do my very best to answer them. And then we do a couple fun things here. Here you will. Thank you very much, Verna. So Verna is our moderator on my Facebook group and on YouTube, as well as Beth. They both help me out quite a bit. So I want to say thank you to both of you. You guys do a great job and help me out because I can never find the time to do anything. But so this is our live Q&A. We do a couple things every week. So if you have questions about raising Coturnix quail, selling Coturnix quail, if you have questions about any of the videos I've done, questions about Quail Con, whatever the case may be, you ask, I'll answer. And really, we just hang out, have fun, and discuss some things. If you've hatching eggs from us this week, feel free to let us know what that is. I keep an updated list to let everybody know what the average hatch rate on shipped eggs is for the year. We have actually moved up again. I'm very excited about that. We are at 75.14% on shipped eggs. So 75.14% of the eggs we ship out hatch all over the US. So that's pretty cool. Also, if you want to let us know where you're from, we always find it interesting where everybody's at. And then I try to do updates for Myshire Farm at the very beginning. And then we'll get into the comments. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will get to your questions. Another thing, I try to do 100 likes for every live video. Just 100 is in my head. It's just always been there. And we usually hit it. So I'm very thankful for all of you that do that. And if you could be so kind to support the channel by hitting that like button, it helps with algorithms, but mainly just makes me feel better that I'm doing something. So I know it's pretty pathetic, but it does make me feel better. So if you could hit that like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, Quail Con is coming around the corner, and I've got some updates, some really cool information as well. So I'll share that in just a second before I get to the comments. But last piece of info is there is a $sign right next to the comment section. That $sign is either a super chat or a super sticker. Really, all it is a donation. If you donate between now and September 5th, it's only for our live videos every Sunday at 7 p.m. It is going straight to Quail Con to make Quail Con 2021 here at Myshire Farm September 5th. The best I can possibly make it. We have had some amazing donations, a lot of generous people. I greatly appreciate all of you. But if you would like to donate, I am not so prideful to take it. So thank you in advance if you choose to. All right, let's get to some fun updates, shall we? Let's do Quail Con first, because it's a lot of information, but it's really cool, and I'll go super fast. But next Sunday is August 1st. The first Sunday of every month, I pick a winner for the 18 and under contest. If you don't know what that is, I did a video a few weeks ago. You can search for it in our YouTube channel, on our YouTube channel. But every month we pick a winner. It is someone that's 18 and under. They can email me at zach@myshirefarm.com. Verna, if you'll be so kind to put my email on there once again. Also, Verna is also putting my phone number, website, and email address all in the comment section at the very beginning of the video. So if you need any of that information, it is right at the top, so you can't miss it. But my email address, you'll email me. It's anyone for 18 and under, obviously. And it is to support and promote and encourage the next generation, the younger generation, to get involved with their food. Not only that, become more self-sufficient, learn entrepreneur skills, learn responsibility, learn how to manage money, because guys, we're in some sad shape, you know, and so we really need to step it up with the next generation and really encourage them that they need to do that. So we do that. And the first Sunday of every month, I announce the winner, and the winner will receive 60 free Myshire Farm hatching eggs from me, and a Wynola Ranch cage to help get them started. So I think that's super cool. I really appreciate Wynola Ranch for continuing to do this. I think we've done it for almost 2 years now, or right at 2 years, and we've done it every month. I know that that's quite a bit of money for Wynola Ranch, and I greatly appreciate it. So big shout out to Wynola. Also, I did, in my opinion, obviously the stats are telling me differently, but I think, some great videos this week, but no one's watching them, so maybe they aren't so great. But I did the final weigh-in for the jumbos and gave some information on those. Also, I did a frequently asked questions video and posted both of those this week. I personally think it's great information. I would have loved to have that information when I got started. You should watch the videos. I think they're good. If they're not good, then give me a thumbs down and then comment or text me and say, wow, your videos are really bad. And then maybe I'll change something. But I really think they're pretty informative. So there's that. I do see some super chats, but they went away and I can't see it until the comments. So I will get to them. But everyone that's donated so far, you guys are amazing. Thank you very, very much. I promise it goes straight to Quail Con and nothing else. But we are going to make it as good as possible. Also, there was something else I was going to say and I didn't write it down because, oh, that's right. So I did a video. I don't know if you've watched it yet. I posted it first thing this morning. Not first thing, but I posted after I fed and watered. And the jumbos that we were doing the breeding playlist on, we were weighing week to week. We're actually selling those. Someone asked for an invoice for all of them, but they have not paid yet. However, if they do pay, I told them that they have until after my YouTube video. If they don't pay, then what I said on the video still goes. If you want some of those jumbos that we weighed, that we're happy with, we will ship those out to you. You can buy the breeder sets or all female sets on our website. But if they do pay, then I also have about 400 jumbo wild, pretty good size so far, 5-week-olds. They'll be 6 weeks by the time, they'll be 6 weeks on Friday. So we're really happy with those. So if you're wanting some live quail, go to our website, myshirefarm.com. You can purchase the female set, the male set, the breeder set, or we have other options for other things, and you can get some pretty nice sized jumbos out of that. So that was just a little update on that. All right, let's talk about Quail Con for just a second. I keep rambling. I apologize. We'll get to it. But before I do, hit that like button, support the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I've got some really great videos coming your way. You will not want to miss it. Plus, we'll be doing a lot of Quail Con stuff during that, so you'll want to subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the bell, because that will give you notifications when I post videos or go live, and that will help you because we've got a lot of great information coming your way. So like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. All right, here we go. We have 38 tickets left. That's it, which is awesome. So if you have not purchased your Quail Con ticket, you should. I have a video about Quail Con on our YouTube channel. It's also on our Facebook page, Myshire Farm, that you can check out for a lot of information. But Terry from Katernik's Corner is going to be here speaking to everyone. Chris from Slightly Redneck is going to be here teaching a class as well. Whiskey Tango Farms is going to be in the house teaching a class. I will be teaching a class. Jenna, which is my wife, the founder of Myshire Farm, also Papa the Builder, will be doing a little butcher experiment on the side. We'll be doing farm tours, we'll be doing barn tours, and we'll have vendors such as Wynola Ranch, Hatching Time, BYC. We've got 3D printing coming. We've got a lot of stuff like that. We've got food truck, we've got a bouncy house, we've got all kinds of animals to look at and pet. We've got emus and pigs and all that jazz. And we've got a lot of fun stuff planned as well. So you want to check all that information out. I'm not going to go into all of it, but it's going to be fantastic. I really recommend, if you don't know what's going on or if you want more information, to check out that video. I also have a Facebook group that I started that is Quail Con 2021 on Facebook, and it is you can join if you're coming or if you want more information. And a lot of people on there are chatting everything up and making plans and getting excited, and so you should join that group as well. Here's the deal. We've got 38 tickets left out of 200. Kids under 17 are free because we want to promote the next generation to get involved. Plus, I have a large family. If you have a large family, I don't want you to have to pay $7,000 just to get in, you know? Because you go to the zoo or you go to, you know, the aquarium, and it's unbelievable. So, tickets are only $25, and every adult ticket you can bring someone that's 17 or under for free. I just need to know about it so we can plan. It's from 10 to 5, but I'm sure we'll be staying much later than that. It's gonna be great, so check it out. Here's the thing. I did some studying today. I did some research today. We have 28 states coming. How cool is that? We have Delaware, New Mexico, Kansas, Florida, Wyoming, South Carolina, Maine. Is Maine M-E? I think it is. Maine, West Virginia, New Jersey, Minnesota, North Carolina, Alabama, Louisiana, New York, Illinois, Arizona, Missouri, Iowa, Kentucky, Texas, Virginia, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Tennessee, Michigan, and Indiana. That is super cool, and we still have 38 tickets left. So I wanted to give you that information. I thought that was pretty interesting, but I have probably wasted enough of your time. So let's get to your comments. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will get to them and stop rambling on, I promise. Oh, last but not least, we have a lot of information on our website. We have a tab called Quail Con 2021. I've reserved like 85 rooms for a discounted price at Red Roof Inn. Obviously, you can stay wherever you want. We're also doing camping passes here at the farm in a pasture that we have, so you can check that out as well. But the Red Roof Inn is only valid through like August 8th. I probably should have looked before I jumped on here, huh? I think it's only through August 8th. So if you haven't reserved by then the discount goes away and the room is no longer reserved. So if you have not done so, I suggest you plan on that or finding another room. So there's that. Okay, here we go, shall we? And hit that like button, support the channel. And for all of you that have already donated, it goes straight to Quail Con. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. I will get to the donations and make an extra big deal about it and mention you by name. But right now, until I get to it, I really appreciate all the support that you do. Thank you very much. All right, here we go. Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry. Whiskey Tango Farms, if you go to their website, which is whiskeytangofarms.net, they are doing pre-sale t-shirts, and I believe that ends this week as well. Might be next, I could be wrong. But it is running out. So if you want a Quail Con 2021 t-shirt, you can pre-order your size, and then they'll bring it to Quail Con. Just make sure that you do pickup. So you're not paying on shipping because they're bringing it here. Also, Katernik's Corner is going to be here with Quail Con 2021 t-shirts, as well as tumblers and maybe even coffee cups. And then we're here at Myshire Farm. So you can pick your own eggs to take home, live birds. You can take home shirts that we sell, decals, candlers, cartons, chicks, live birds, breeder sets, hens, males, everything in between. Anything that we sell, I will make sure that we are super stocked for you guys. So that's going to be super cool as well. If you have any questions, ask below and I will get to it. Now I'm done wasting everybody's time. Let's get to the comments, shall we? Hit the like button. Support the channel. Thanks. Junie is in the house from Chester, Virginia. Welcome. Glad you're here. Nikki James is in from Missouri. Welcome. Glad you're here. Charles is in the house from North Carolina. And Joanne is in the house from Southern Arizona. Welcome. Glad everybody's here. Hi, from Rainy Flooded. Oh, I could take some rain right now. If you want to send it my way, I'd love some rain. Carrie Cowherd is in the house. Hello, everyone. I hope that y'all are having a great evening. We got a slight cool down after some showers moved through the area here in Missouri. I'm hoping it comes my way because it's probably the most humid day I've had all year. I mean, it is miserable. And I could really use some rain, like real bad. I need the farm to have rain. So send it my way. Evening and welcome to everyone. Please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Verna. And thank you for all you do. Charles says, all that rain has to be tough on the product houses down there. Used to pull a lot of loads out of Yuma and south of Tucson. Interesting. Glad you're here. Thank you. Jasmine's in the house from Southwest Missouri. Welcome. A lot of Missourians tonight. Juanita Fields is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. I know you're coming to Quail Con. Can't wait to meet you. S.O. Swanson's in the house. Greeting from Memphis. S.O. Swanson, you actually gave me the idea to look because I saw a post you did on the Quail Con Facebook group, and you had done the little graph and said we need more highlights. Well, there is your highlights right now. So that's super cool. I can send you that list if you'd like to update your records, but thank you for the idea. Rich Ross is in the house from Auburn, Michigan. Welcome. Joanne says your videos this morning was exciting. I should have added some jumbo wilds to my order. You always can. We're shipping out Monday and Tuesday as far as live birds go. Other than that, we'll ship next week. Eggs we ship longer, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, but live birds, it's Monday or Tuesday or we wait. It's not worth it. Jasmine's in the house. We just finished building our grow out hutches for our teenage quail and have 50 eggs in the incubator from my happy adult quail. Very cool. Congratulations and best of luck. Psycho Ward 360 in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Really should get my eyes checked. Witch Doctor's in the house from Las Vegas. You have also donated. I know that. And I greatly appreciate all that you have done. Thank you very much. Katrina's in the house. Hi from Gilroy, California. We're on day 10 with Myshire eggs and 8 eggs under our adult quail in the aviary. Very cool. All 4 females are helping to brood and chasing the male away. He's getting frustrated, I bet, but that's super cool. I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you can join me next week or the week after on here and let me know if the broody thing worked. I hope it does. Super cool. Kasumi Rose is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Jay Joseph from the Caribbean's in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. La Rochelle Farm is in the house. Hello all from Connecticut. Zach, can you talk real quick about quails molting? My birds have a lot of feathers missing and trying to find the cause before I do a mafia hit and start whacking them. They do, you know, they do molt. But they're very inconsistent on when they do it. I know people say it's a specific time, but it's not here. And I don't know if it's because we're inside in a controlled environment and so it changes, or I just got weird quail. I don't know what the case may be, but it typically happens at about 6 months, but it could be 4 months. It could be 8 months. I mean, it's a wide range. And then they'll do it again about a year old. So they'll do it about 4 times in 2 years, about twice a year is what I've noticed. Typically, in my experience, and I know a lot of people are having different, and I don't know if it's because we have this specific barn for that. I don't know as far as that goes. So I can't really touch on that. But it seems like it only lasts about 2 to 3 weeks for us at the most. If you want anything, I mean, I'll be happy to share anything. It's just, I feel like, because we control their environment so much here, that it kind of is different for me than everybody else. But it might not be. So if you have questions, feel free to ask, but that's my thoughts on it. Verna put in the comments where you can purchase the tickets. Check that out. Again, it's myshirefarm.com. Jeff Sapp is in the house. Hello from Central Missouri. Currently have 108 of 120 eggs in lockdown, day 16. Very cool. Best of luck to you, and let me know next week here live how it goes, but I wish you the best. Chad's in the house from Oklahoma. It's blast furnace hot here. Yeah, here too. It's unbearable. It's ridiculous. But welcome. I'm glad you're here. Dan Lewis is in the house from Sharpsville, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Glad you're here. Todd Golden's in the house from Georgia. Welcome. Brooks says, I just sprayed truck bed liner and also a general spray coat on my wire, trying both to see last an effect. What exactly do you use for coat? We actually buy the coated wire now. So that's pretty much all I can say. You can actually purchase coated wire. And we decided, instead of trying to sand it and coat it and not really know, and it's still we just decided to buy the coated wire and then move them into something, rip it out and put it back down, is what we did. But if you've already done all that, I think it'll work. I thought it would be easier just to rip it out. Plus, I wasn't too happy with the quail bottoms that we had anyway, so it was kind of a double purpose. John Pontow donated $25 to the channel, which goes straight to Quail Con. I really appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I promise it will go to Quail Con, and we will make this the best experience that we have. And I'm trying not to stress out, because there's what, like 5 weeks left. I've got a lot to do in 5 weeks. It is insane. A lot of things to finalize, contacting everybody, getting the farm in presentable fashion. The way I was raised was keep everything orderly, but when you have guests, when you have someone coming over, it needs to be pristine. Well, I usually do that in the quail barn, but I'm starting to realize that when you've got 30 acres, which we're blessed to have, it's a little bit more difficult. So yeah, I've lived this entire past week, starting Monday through today. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. and finishing at about 7 or 8 p.m. Friday I finished at 5, so that was only a 12-hour day. But I am busting my butt to get ready for everybody, mainly here on the farm, but I'm gonna have to take some time in the next week or two. I've got to contact everybody that's purchased the tickets. Again, we've only got 38 left, and there's a $sign at the bottom. If you want to donate, just like John did, I would greatly appreciate it to help pay for Quail Con. The tickets are only $25. I wanted to make it extremely affordable for everybody to come, so that anybody that could make it was able to do so, but that is not paying for everything that we're doing. So if you would like to donate, I'd greatly appreciate it. And John, thank you very, very much. But I'm trying to keep a mind that it is a working farm, so it's not this, it's not this wedding site or picture area that, everything's pristine. It's a working farm, but I'm gonna make it as pretty as possible for everybody, because I think that's what you deserve. So I'm working my butt off. But no matter what happens, I keep telling myself every morning, I do a little pep talk in the morning. I know it's weird, but I do it every morning. I'm telling myself, whatever happens, I've got Terry from Katernik's Corner. I've got Chris from Slightly Redneck. I got a bunch of great people coming as far as people purchasing tickets. I've got Kristen and Brandon from Whiskey Tango Farms. We've got the Myshire farm team here. We've got a lot of great vendors. No matter what happens, it's gotta be good. It's just gotta be. I mean, just the interacting with each other it's gotta be worth it. So get your tickets. But John, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Hit the like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And hitting the like button is free, so do that. Let's see. Todd Golden's in the house. Good evening, Zach and Verna. Welcome. Glad you're here. Witch Doctor says, question, if your 18 and under has entered, do they need to re-enter every month? No, I actually have a file in my email, and we go to those every month. So when an email comes in, I actually do not read it. I left it unread. I move it to the folder, and then the week that I'm picking, we'll read the new ones. The ones that have already entered are that was The ones that have already entered are flagged, is the word I'm looking for, red, and then obviously any of the winners gets moved over to a completed file. So no, you are secure. But if he wants to enter again, he or she, if they want to enter again, they're more than welcome to. Can't hurt, right? But you would only have to enter once. But if you want to say something different, that would be fine too. Good question. Juanita Fields donated $10 to Quail Con. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I know you're coming, so you'll benefit from it, but you've already purchased a ticket. I know you've donated before, plus you're donating now. Thank you for all of your generosity. I greatly appreciate it, and I do not think that you will be disappointed. For the love of God, I hope not. I hope everybody has a great time. All right, so David's in the house. Good evening from the UK. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know that you have been a great supporter of my YouTube channel, so thank you very much for showing up. I know it's super late, early there, however you want to look at it, so I appreciate you showing up. Carrie's in, nope, not talking to me. Brooks in the house, looking forward to my jumbo white wings, one I don't yet have. There you go. I don't remember seeing your name. I remember you winning an auction. I don't remember seeing it on PayPal today. But I did a lot of auctions this weekend. But I will get those to you as soon as I possibly can. Katrina's in the house. Anyone have experience with integrating quail hatched babies with protective mamas and incubator hatched babies into an aviary? I am assuming mamas will be protective based on their current behavior. I do not have any experience with that, unfortunately, but if somebody does, feel free to let them know. And there was something else I was going to say. Oh, also you would want to check out the Facebook group, Newbie Quail Lovers Ask on there. There's like 24,000 members on there. I can't imagine some people not having experience with that out of 24,000 people. But unfortunately, I can't speak to that. I think this contest is great for the 18 and under contest. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Edgo Bait, I hope I said that correctly. Donated $4.99 to Quail Con. Thank you so very much. We've already gotten pretty much $40 in donations tonight. That's going straight to Quail Con. I really appreciate it. If you would like to donate, there's a $sign at the very bottom. You can do a super chat or a super sticker, donate, and we will make Quail Con the best that we possibly can. And every donation counts. Again, thank you so very much. You posted, how long can quail eggs be left in the coop before collecting them? Very good question. I actually answered that on a recent frequently asked questions video I did last week. It's part 1 of the frequently asked questions. I would recommend you watching it. It's going to give you more detail, but I'll just tell you, I recommend, if I was just raising for myself, I'd let them sit in there for 6 days, 7 days, put them in, collect them, and then put them in the incubator immediately, is what I would do. We don't do that because we ship so many eggs. We collect daily here so that I can keep track of everything. But no, again, make it as easy as possible and as simple as possible. If you've got the room, I would just let them sit there. If you don't feel comfortable with that, you can collect every couple of days. Now, in the winter, you'll want to change that. In the winter, you'll probably want to collect every day so they don't freeze. Depending on where you're at, too. If you're in Texas or something, it's 115-degree weather, you might want to collect, probably daily too, so they don't start incubating, because that could be a thing too. It really depends on the weather and where you're at. Here we collect twice a day in the winter, once a day for pretty much the rest of the year, unless it's like we had a heat wave a couple weeks ago. It was like with the whatever. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it felt like, I can't remember the word, but it felt like it was like 110 degrees here. We collected twice a day, got them out of there, because obviously they would start incubating themselves. So yeah, there's more information on that video. Doug Baum's in the house. Hello, Zach. But again, thank you very much for your donation. I truly appreciate it. And we will make Quail Con the best we possibly can with a lot of effort and a lot of dedication and a lot of donations. So thank you all for doing that. Doug's in the house from Kannapolis, North Carolina. I watched your vids. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed them and they were helpful. Kasumi Rose says, we'll get to watching. Was a crazy week this week. Sorry, not a problem. Check them out. I thought they were really good. They might not be. They're not getting a lot of views. So maybe I'm just not right. That could be the case too. But if they're not, please tell me so I can fix something. But I thought they were really good. I thought they were going to do really well, and they didn't. Liv is in the house from New Jersey. Welcome. Carrie said, I watched the videos and shared a couple. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Whiskey Tango Farms is in the house. Hello, guys. At work, so can't talk much, but I'll try to listen. Just wanted to say hi. Well, I'm glad you're here. I did mention your website. If you're still on, I mentioned the shirts as well. Chad is in the house. They are great, informative vids. Thank you very much. I appreciate the comment. Kathy says hi from Canada. I watched your videos and thought they were great. Well, thank you very much. I wasn't really, I appreciate the comments. I'll take them. But, I was just saying, I feel like maybe people didn't notice that I posted them. It's just there's not a lot of views. It's not like there's views and a lot of thumbs down. It's just no one watched them. But I thought they were really good, so check them out. But thank you for all the kind words so far. I will keep making them. It would be really nice if you hit that like button, support the channel though real quick. That would be super cool. I'll wait. Okay. Todd says, Zach, I had a 66% hatch rate last week. Keep in mind I had to move the middle of incubation. Not bad at all, especially since he had incubator issues. If you could tell me the new Egyptian feet. Awesome, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Witch Doctor said, I watched the jumbo video this morning. Thank you very much. Liv says, what brand of scale do you recommend? Very good question. We actually just buy a cheap one on Amazon. The third video on our playlist, I'm pretty sure it's the third video on the playlist. It is week 4 of the Jumbo Wild weigh-in on our playlist, the Jumbo Wild breeding program. I actually, Jenna filmed while I weighed a couple to show you how we did it. You can see the scale in there, and I believe I even described it and showed it to you. So I would check that video out. It's the week 4 video, but I think it's the third video, but it's the week 4 weigh-in video. Sorry, on the playlist, the Jumbo Wild breeding program. Jasmine says, how likely are MPIP certified hatching eggs to have losses during incubation after some growth? 5 to 10 days due to genetics or bacteria. I only hatched 3 out of 30 from MPIP eggs recently. MPIP has nothing to do with it. MPIP just means that they are legally allowed to ship them. But it really has nothing to do with the breeding program, genetics, has nothing to do with, it has nothing to do with anything. Hatching have lost, I need to reread it, I'm sorry. How likely are the hatching eggs to have losses during incubation after some growth? Honestly, it could be a couple different things. It honestly sounds like a temperature issue. I don't know where you got them from. It sounds like a temperature issue, to be honest. 3 out of 30, that's not great. If there was growth, that means they were fertile. I think it's a temperature issue. I would put a hydrometer and a thermometer, a different style than what's already in your incubator, and test it. I would assume it's running real low or real high, is what I would guess. But if you've already done that, or if you do that, please let me know. I'll be happy to try to help you figure it out. If it wasn't a temperature issue, then we can do next steps, which, let me just tell you that quail is like a ladder. You know, when you need to fix a problem, you got to take it step by step. Do the most obvious first, and then work yourself up until you find the answer. So it sounds like a temp issue. I would test that. If it is, we fixed it, move on. If it's not, well, then we got to go to the next step, you know, the next part of the ladder. And then we need to do this and we need to do that, but we can figure it out. But I would start there. But if you've already done that, feel free to comment and we'll move to the next step. This fly is driving me crazy. Jesse Mills says, listening while I work, I thought the videos had some great info. Everyone hit the like button. Well, thank you very much, Jesse Mills. I really appreciate it. And yes, hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And Jesse, I believe you are coming to Quail Con, which is super cool. Can't wait to meet you as well. I think you're coming. There's a lot of names. I'm trying to remember. Verna says, thumbs up, people. Absolutely. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much for all your guys' support. La Rochelle Farm says, oops, be right back. Forgot to hit the like button. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Gosh, darn it. Oh, that's a spider. Wasn't a fly. Who is making that? Oh. All right, so Ave Lanning says, Pearl is silver and fee, correct? No. Pearl is not silver and fee. Snowies are silver and fee. Pearls are Italians and fee, and or gold Manchurians and fee, but not really. Usually Italians and fee. You could get some, anyways. No, pearls are typically Italians and fee. I have someone close to me that's ordered and hatched your eggs. I want to get the pearl to get that fee gene, if that's what it is. Yeah. So yes, pretty much the fee gene dilutes the color. How do I all right, so there's an Italian quail, right? It's a gold quail with markings on the back. If you add the fee gene to it, it's going to dilute the color to black and white. The same thing for the Fab Fee. The Fab Fee is really just a pharaoh that has the fee gene, which changes it to the gray and white, the black and white kind of thing. So the fee gene just changes the colors of it. Very good question, though. Very good question. And we have some available on our website, which was kind of a unnecessary plug. Nikki James says, the 30 jumbo eggs I won started hatching yesterday. 16 hatched yesterday. Today is 18. Today is day 18, so I will give you the other. I will give the others another day or so to not candle. Well, keep me posted, and we want to make sure you are well taken care of. 28 states. Yes, if you did miss it, we have got 38 tickets left on our Quail Con adventure September 5th right here. So purchase your tickets on our website, myshirefarm.com, because there's only 38 tickets left. However, there's 28 states coming, which is super cool. I just think that was super cool. Samantha says, yes, Maine is ME. Yeah, I had a brain fart for a second. 28 states is cool. Yeah, it is. I thought it was too. La Rochelle Farm says, Jasmine. Oh, not talking to me. Well, no, no, not talking to me. Jasmine, get eggs from Myshire and you'll get a good hatch. I didn't say it. La Rochelle Farm did, but I'm not going to disagree. Let's see. Psycho Ward 360 says, question, I was wondering if you have ever had a weight system on when you feed your quail their food, like if it was a cup in the morning or a cup at night, something like that. We have not. We have averages. Typically we do overall, typically we do about 4 scoops of our feeder a day. So we've got a scoop, a metal scooper. It comes out to be about 4 scoops a day is what it comes out to be. I did do the numbers on quail math as far as how much they feed. I have those numbers. I'm going to be doing a video this week or next. I got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Got a lot of stuff cooking for Quail Con and life in general and the business. I'm going to kill this fly. So I do have that coming. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you get notifications, because I've got that video coming, which I think will be very informative. If you can, support the channel real quick by just hitting that like button. I would greatly appreciate it because, well, it helps with the analytics. Is that the word? Analytics? I think it is. Really, it just makes me feel better. So hit the like button, support me. Louis Miguel says, hello from Livingston, California. I ordered 25 jumbo white eggs and received 30, so I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Only 18 hatched, 5 viable, 7 weren't. Don't know the ratio, but still happy. Let's see. So you had 25. That's not a bad hatch rate. You ordered 25, 18 hatched. That's not bad. 5 were viable. That's a little high. I would check your humidity. I would check your humidity a little bit, because ideally you would have had about 23 hatch if everything that was viable would have hatched. So I would maybe just check your humidity, make sure you don't have a cold spot in there, but still not too bad of a hatch rate considering it's summer and really hot and it's going all the way to California. Not a bad. Oh, I'll write it down. How about I write that down, shall I? 18 out of 25. 18 out of 20. Got it. I got it. It took me forever to do that, but I got it. Whew. Let's see. Jasmine says, I am just trying to troubleshoot my... God dang it. I'm just trying to troubleshoot my poor hatch rate. I checked incubator temps and with calibrated thermometer and they were good. 23 of 30 eggs developed, but 19 of those died early on. It really sounds like a temperature issue. I know you checked it. Yeah, that's not really a... I don't know where you got them, but it would be really hard for me to put the blame on the breeder there. I mean, I guess there's a possibility. I don't think it would be, though. Okay, so the next step would... This is what I would do. You can do what you want. But this is what I would do. I'm going to buy a bazooka and start shooting these flies is what I'm going to do. All right, so this is what I would do. I would take the thermometer that you purchased that did not come with the incubator, and I would put it in 3 different spots for 3 days. So I'd put it in one spot for the full day and write down what it says as far as the temp goes twice, 2 times a day. The second day I would move it over and then read it twice. Then I would move it over to the other side and read it twice. So 3-day process, and see if maybe you have a cold spot. I would do that next. I'm really sorry. I know it's annoying, but it really sounds like a temperature issue. But if that's not the case, I will tell you other steps to take. I just think that's it. But let me know what you think. Will there be kids? Quail Con... What? Will there be kids? I don't know if you're saying, are kids allowed, or will there be Quail Con t-shirts there? But I don't know about the t-shirt. Well, we'll have t-shirts. We've got mediums that are pretty much teen sizes. I don't know what Terry from Katernik's Corner is bringing. I don't really know what Kristen from Whiskey Tango Farms is bringing. But there will be a ton of kids here. So hopefully that answered the question. Our Mesto family said, at what age do you add your males to your females? I have the males and females separated. We are at week 5.5. Wait until week 8. Yeah, I do. If you're just... Here's the thing. I have to do things differently because I ship so many eggs a year. I have to do things. If I was just raising them for myself, I would do half the stuff that I do. But I ship a lot of eggs and a lot of adult quail all over the US, so I have to do things in a different way. So here's my answer to that. If you are raising them for yourselves, I'd put them together when they're 6 weeks old, as long as they are laying consistently. That's what I would do. I don't do that. I wait until I'm ready for them to go into the breeding program, which is usually week 8 to week 10, usually week 8. But that's not necessary. You can get a 2-week jump start if you're just raising them for yourself. Now, if you are selling them, I do recommend you wait until 8 weeks, but that's my answer. If you have questions, feel free to ask again. I'll be happy to help. Again, if you can, support the channel by hitting that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you all that have done that so far. Charles is in the house. Maybe plan one batch of hatching eggs at weekly auctions dedicated to Quail Con. Maybe plan one batch of hatching eggs at weekly auctions dedicated to Quail Con. That's not a bad idea. Absolutely. Jasmine says, I would love to attend Quail Con and learn from all the best. Not sure if I can make it though. I hope you can. If not, hopefully it goes so well that we keep doing it every year and it's an annual thing. That's the goal anyway. T-shirts are available to order at whiskeytangofarms.net through 7/31. So it's this week. It ends Saturday. So purchase those tickets now. Katernik's Corner's in the house. Holy mother, am I 30 minutes behind? Oh God. Okay. I didn't realize. I must be talking a lot. I apologize. No wonder I only got 69 likes. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the pace, okay? Here we go. Been drinking a lot of Mountain Dew and coffee this week. All right, here we go. Armesto Farm from Kansas in the house, welcome. Kermit J99 says hello from Mississippi. I have jumbo wilds from you hatching at this moment. Very cool, best of luck, and hopefully you can join me next Sunday on our live and let me know what the updates are, or you can feel free to text me this week. Kelly says, Kelly from Feathered Netchins from Provo, Utah. Hopefully that is correct. Your eggs do go out tomorrow. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Thanks for showing up and joining us. And best of luck on your hatch that I'm shipping out. Todd says hello. Rachel, hello from Hatfield, Arkansas. Welcome. Glad you're here. Samantha Trask says, we did buy tickets. I failed to leave a note, but I'll have all 3 of my little girls. They are super excited. 996 miles to get there from Maine. So you're the one coming from Maine. That is super cool. I can't wait to meet you. And that's dedication right there. That's pretty cool. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming. That's really cool. Beth Reed said, oh, I'll write that down since I don't have that information. Hold, please. I know I'm super behind. I'm sorry. I'll go super fast. Samantha T3 kids. All right. I'll make a note later. And did I just lose my... Oh, no. Beth Reed's in the house. Sorry, I'm late. Busy with farm stuff. Absolutely. I did a shout out to you early if you're still on, Beth, saying how great you were and how much you helped. So I did talk about you. It was all good, though. All good. Todd says, we got lucky in Georgia today. It only hit 100 here. I don't know what the temperature was here, but it feels like 6,000 degrees. Beth Reed says, Cave City, Arkansas in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. I also just ordered Snowies from Kermit J99. If you ordered before this morning, then they go out tomorrow. If you ordered after this morning, they'll go out Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe. But best of luck to you. Joy Maddox, hello from Maddox Farms in Georgia. Welcome, glad you're here. Beth Reed, molting is affected by a combination of day length, general health, and age. Agreed, that was a much better answer than what I gave. Kazumi Rose says it's 93 degrees outside. I have to hang out with my birds. They have a decent AC unit. LOL. There you go. Frederick Sauer says Northern Delaware checking in. Zach, 57% hatch rate, week old today. It's not too terrible. If I didn't bore you and you're still on, Frederick, if you could let me know what you ordered, I can add that to the list. Otherwise, I'll just add it to the overall. But thanks for letting me know, and hopefully we'll get a better hatch rate in the future for you. Jacob says, howdy from West Central Missouri. Just hatched my first quail yesterday. Unfortunately, low fertility from a local buyer led to only 13 out of 52. It's not great, but that's a start. That's a start. So best of luck to you. Wish I could not lose my spot. We'd rather have you there in good shape before having the farm in perfect order. I fight that mentality. Been tougher now that my health makes it harder to clean. I will make through it. It's how I motivate myself. Like, I just put more on than what I can actually do, and I just head down and get it done. And we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And I will be on my A game when everybody shows up. So I can promise that as well, no matter what. I'm pretty stubborn in that way. Let's see. Brooks says, I've been selling eggs, chicks, breeding sets, and roos to falconry. Business is happening here in North California. Funny people are just catching on. Spread the word. There you go. Absolutely. Here's another thing. If you don't necessarily have to do it with my videos, you could do it with Caternix Corners videos. You could do it with Slightly Rednecks videos. But if you could find a video that's really helped you in the past, if you could share that to Facebook or your page or your YouTube channel or whatever, if you could just share that, get the word out about quail. I don't care who gets the credit. I don't care whose video you post or share. I really think that I think that would help. So I think that would be something that everybody could do in some fashion, and it would help out the general public. Again, talking about helping out, if you would be so kind to just hit that like button. I'm at 73. I'd love to be at 100 likes, so hit the thumbs up, give me the like. I've got some great videos coming your way, so subscribe to the channel. And I don't have time. I gotta go. Quail seems to be peeping near the pointy end. Just saved 6 that couldn't hatch on their own. Humidity 60%. How many quail do you have to help hatch? I don't help any quail to hatch, but if your humidity's at 60, you're too low. You need to be closer to 75, in my opinion. So jump up that humidity immediately, because that's what happens when you have low humidity, is they struggle to hatch out. So bump up that humidity, like get off here, leave me, hit the like button first if you have time. If you don't, that's fine. Walk away and bump that humidity up as fast as possible. If your water is full in your incubator or lockdown, whatever you're using, put a wet sponge in there or a wet washcloth. It will bump up your humidity quite a bit, and you will see really good results within a couple of hours. The Rochelle Farm says some Myshire Quail Con 2021 beer koozies. That's not gonna happen, but a great idea. I can't put any more on my plate. Brooke says, I paid. Okay, then you'll go out. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. You'll go out. I promise. I'll check, but I promise you'll go out. A. Jones says, hi, Zach, checking in from the northeast tip of Ohio. Welcome. Glad you're here. I know you've donated in the past to Quail Con. The $ at the very bottom, you can donate so that we can have the best Quail Con that we can have for everybody. I know you've donated in the past. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And to all that have donated so far, thank you so very much. Brandon says hello from Wisconsin. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Carrie says, don't stress, Zach. It's going to be amazing. And yes, it's a working farm. No one is expecting pristine. I am, is the problem. I've got very high standards, like obscene. Like, everybody here is like, you probably should just chill. And I'm like, nope, it's going to be perfect. And, well, it's going to be perfect, or I will make it as best as I can make it. But it's what I do. Rachel says, I will let you know. Oh, not talking to me. Sorry. Christina says, thanks, Zach. I just posted my question on newbie quail and Terry's group as well. That's a great idea. Hopefully you'll get some good Ed got bait. That would make sense. Thank you very much, Verna. Chad says, take a breath, Zach. I know the feeling of hosting big events. The stress will make you old quick. Yeah, I've got some gray hairs going on. I'll take gray hairs over losing my hair, because I'm losing it just as fast too. So if I can pick, I would rather have the gray. Let's see. Samantha says, you shouldn't be worried about the people not having a good time at Quail Con. Everyone that has purchased a ticket is going to love Quail Con. I sure hope so, but I still would love it So here's the thing. I think a lot of people have a lot of expectations for this Quail Con thing, which is good. And that motivates me to do even more. So I'm not complaining about that. I kind of put that on myself, which is fine. But I want to exceed, because that's just what I want to do. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Speaking it into existence. Kiki's in the house. Hi, everyone. I'm late, but here. Well, thanks for showing up. I greatly appreciate you. A. Jones says, Zach, we got 30 jumbo wild eggs from you, 25 developed and went into lockdown. We just hatched 16 out of 25, so it looks around 64% hatch rate. Not too bad. I'm a little concerned about the humidity because you had so many go into lockdown. You had 25 going into lockdown, but only 16 of those hatched. Check your humidity, make sure that's okay, and make sure you don't have any cold spots. So your temperature might be right, but you might have a cold spot in there. So check that out as well. But that's still 64% on shipped eggs is not bad. So good job on that. Absolutely. But I would check those things. What was it? Wilds? Yep. Wow, my brain. This 5 a.m. thing is, it's not usually when I start. I usually start about 2 hours later, but I usually work, you don't care, and I'm late. Don't worry about it. Reineck Poultry and Aviary says, hi, sorry, was out feeding. Well, I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate the support. So thank you very much. Steve Hogan's in the house. Egyptian fees, 15 out of 25. That's not too hateful. I'll take that. Thank you for letting me know. Egyptian. Glad you're here as well. Kiki says, my pansy fee eggs are due to hatch next week on my birthday. Well, happy birthday. A little birdie told me that it was your birthday and that you did not want to contact me. Just contact me. It's okay. But happy birthday, and I hope you have a great hatch, and I hope you love them. Zach, everyone is busy. Might be during the week they watch them. That's true. I just is very discerning. Let's see. Grizzly Bear says, hi from Iowa. Welcome. Glad you're here. Ed got bait. See, I said it right that time. I did watch the Q&A, but I guess I missed the egg part. Not a problem. It might be part 2. I'm pretty sure it was in part 1. But that will give you some more information, but I did kind of answer the question. But if you have other questions about it, feel free to ask and I will get to it. If you have been watching and you've not hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate if you support the channel and just hit that for me because it makes me feel better. Whiskey Tango Farm says, tip, if you subscribe, you get a notification when there's a new video so you won't miss any new stuff from Myshire. There you go. Thanks. Couldn't say it better myself. David says, is it possible to order a Quail Con t-shirt, David, from the UK? I'm sure it is. That's not, we can ship that. You would want to get in contact. I don't have Quail Con t-shirts. Kristen's doing that at Whiskey Tango Farms, as well as Terry at Caturnix Corner. So you could email Kristen at Whiskey Tango Farms or Terry at Caturnix Corner and ask either one of them. But no, I've shipped a ton of supplies and a ton of shirts all over the country. We've shipped that stuff to Jamaica, the Caribbean, the UK, Australia, Egypt, Israel, the Arabian Nation, Arabian United. Oh, I'm gonna shut up because I forget what it's called. And I believe it is Ed Got Bait. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ed. Nope, that makes perfect sense. I'm just not a good speller. Thank you very much, though. I got it now. Triple check your temp and humidity for the low hatch person. I agree. Good advice. Jacob says, on your Facebook auction page, what are the ways to pay if I were to bid and win? I send a PayPal invoice. You can pay with PayPal or credit card, or you can give me a call and we can do a credit card over the phone for the auctions. A lot of different options, whatever is convenient for you. Very good question, though. And if you're not part of the auction group, we do have a lot of fun every Friday and Saturday, sometimes on Sunday if I have time. The auction group is Myshire Farm Quail Egg Auctions. You can join there, and we do a lot of fun auctions for eggs on there as well. Oops, don't touch that. Harvey says, been watching your videos and have learned a lot just getting into the quail business. Ordered 30 eggs from you, and I seen where you shipped. Looking forward to more videos. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck to you. How was they shipped in regular mail? I barely got any chicks. Maybe you're not talking to me? I don't know what that means. How was they shipped in regular mail? Donna, if you'd like to rephrase it, maybe. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. La Rochelle Farm says, Zach, I wouldn't worry about the lack of views right now. Keep in mind a lot of people on vacay and finally getting out, and about with the backing off of COVID restrictions. Sure, makes sense. 83 people and only 59 likes. Show your love, people. Hit the like button. We are up to 85. So thank you very much, everybody. If you can, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Rev, go watch after this live. I will too. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Kiki, how you doing, Miss Texas lady? Not talking to me. Not talking to me. Not talking. Katrina says, I noticed some videos is a lot of you sitting. I do stand a lot, and I move a lot, but I do sit for the videos. For someone who might not be familiar with you and what you're about, more cute animals and different scenery might help hold new people's attention. That is true. I wish I was more dedicated to that. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm only doing the YouTube thing to help people out and spread the word and help get information out there. I wish I would be willing to take the time and have all that stuff and edit the videos and do cool things. I'm not a YouTube guy. I'm a quail breeder and a farmer that just wants to share and give back the information that I've learned. So I agree. I do agree with you 100%, and I should. I'll try to do better. I'll try. The video Zach uploaded, Nutter. I don't know what that means. Oh, you're not talking to me again. Let's see. Linda says, here from Arkansas, I have your jumbo mix in the incubator now. My variety mix are 4 weeks old now and doing great. I love them. Well, that's great. Best of luck on the hatch that you've got going on. And please let me know, and I will write it down so that I can tell everybody what the average hatch rate is. So that helps everybody and me and you in the future. So best of luck to you. I do have 2 pretty ones from the last. I don't think that's talking to me either. Let's see. Arkansas Quail people, please reach out to me on the newbie quail lovers group. I'd like to try starting a local group, quail group. Very cool. So there you go. You can contact Beth Reed on Facebook. And if you live in Arkansas. La Rochelle Farm says, not talking to me. Got 30 pansy fee eggs, 29 fertile. I will take those numbers every day. Every day. Happy birthday to you. So Verna, nope, not talking to me. Rachel's interested. She's in Arkansas, Beth. There you go. Reineck Poultry and Aviary says, a few months ago I got a bunch of eggs from another person, 80% are male. Is that a breeding issue or maybe other things? No, that's just bad luck. You can't control that at all. It is what it is. It has nothing to do with breeding or genetics, or it is what it is. So nope, nothing wrong with the other breeder as far as that goes. Doug says, flies are awfully hard to hit with a bazooka. Don't ask how I know. That was funny. That was funny. Don't ask how I know. Kiki says, I have 5 thermometers in my baiter at all times, and I know that you always have amazing hatch rates. Yeah, Kiki's a big believer that you can use any incubator. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Kiki, but from my understanding, you believe that you can use any incubator in the world, get a great hatch. You just have to do the right thing. So she uses 5 thermometers and watches it. We'll add it here shortly. Not talking to me. Ed got bait. Look at me learning stuff tonight. How about me? Don't ask me. Oh. That was funny. You know what would be cool? Use a FLIR camera on different incubators and show the results. Interesting. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you very much, Verna. Whiskey Tango Farm says, I didn't hear a full question about kids shirts. I can get a Quail Con kids shirt, but we'll need to know ahead of time. Please email me. Sorry at work, so a little distracted, LOL. So yes, she can bring kids t-shirts. I believe Samantha, you asked that. But if you would like some kids Quail Con t-shirts, you will want to email Kristen. Kristen, me and you usually talk on the phone or on Facebook. I don't know your email. So if you're listening and you can, please comment your email so people can see it, and I will read that in a little bit. So if you're waiting on any of that information for me to read it out, get a pen and paper or your phone, or however you keep notes. Jasmine says, Zach, thanks for all your input. It definitely still could be a temp issue, so I will try the 3-day, 3-spot temp check and see what I get. I am by no means blaming the breeder, just trying to prevent bad hatch. No, I agree, and I'd like to find out. I'd like to find out for you. So I am very interested. So Jasmine, if you would be so kind, oh, Vern already did that. If you would be so kind to text me after the 3-day trial and let me know what the results are. And if that is the issue, at least I know. And if it's not, then we'll move on as well. So my number is 937-760-7282. And Verna has put it in the comments numerous times, plus at the very beginning of the video, so you could scroll all the way to the top. Yeah, and Verna did put Whiskey Tango Farms email, so it's actually info, I-N-F-O, at whiskeytangofarms.net. And by the way, if you're looking anything up for us, we don't have an S, so it's Myshire Farm. A lot of people do S. But it's not. SOS Jones says, got my ticket, so excited for Quail Con. That is awesome. I can't wait to meet you. And I'm super excited about it. I really am. I'm super excited. I'm stressed, and I'm gonna give myself an ulcer, but I'm super excited as well. It's you know, I'm 100% stressed out and 100% excited at the same time. It is what it is. Rose Cold Ray Heather says, hi, Zach. Greetings from Northeast Ohio. Welcome. Glad you're here. I'm sorry. Of course, everything you said was good. I'm delightful. There you go, Beth. Let's see. What is the weight on the Snowy? I think it's right at 9. I think it's right below 9. It's above 8.5 ounces, but I think it's either right below or right at 9. But I don't remember that. I really need to do that video. Did I do a video? If anybody's on here and watches all the playlist videos that I did all about the colors, did I do a Snowy video? Because I know I did it. Did I post it? Because I don't really remember posting it. I did it at the same time I did the Rosetta video. I know I posted the Rosetta video. Oh. Well, if it's on there, then it will give you the exact weight of the Snowies. If I posted it. Crap. I think it's on my phone. Oh, God. That's why I can't do stuff in advance, because I forget that I did it. All right, so I will make that, and I'll post that video this week. Can't be that hard since I've already done it. Oh, I went through my phone though and deleted a bunch of stuff. Either way, I'll do the Snowy video. I've got all the information. One way or the other, I'll do a Snowy video this week. But I believe it's like right around 9. Not on it yet. Crap. I hope I didn't delete that video. That'll make me angry. Elena Gray says, hi, Zach. Anxiously awaiting Quail Con. That's great. I'm super excited you're excited and anxiously awaiting. And so am I. I can't wait to meet you. I really can't. I promise I'm not just saying that just to say it. I'm really excited about it as well. Before I go any further, I am getting caught up, so I'm pretty excited about that. But if you would be so kind to hit that like button, support the channel. I really like to get to 100 likes because I feel like I accomplished something while I was on here, and it feels like you're taking something away and being entertained and educated or whatever. So I greatly appreciate that, and I know I'm harping on it. All the videos I've been watching and the books I'm reading, it says that I have to say it and then say it and then say it again. I'm sorry, I feel bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway, so I don't feel that bad, I guess. There is a $sign at the bottom where the comment section is. That $sign is pretty much mainly a donation. If you donate to this, you can do as little as, I think, $4.99 and up to whatever. All that money is going straight to Quail Con to pay for everything, pay for porta potties, pay for kids games, pay for giveaways, pay for raffles, pay for bouncy houses and tents and chairs and tables and vendors and food truck and a lot. There's a lot of stuff involved. This is insane. There is no way. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you. There is no chance that I would ever be a party planner in my life. If you are watching this right now and you are a party planner and that is your job, or like a wedding planner, you are a saint and the smartest person I've ever met, because this thing is driving me crazy. Verna says, I have my first order of balut eggs going out on Tuesday. Very interesting. I know you were talking to me about that this week. Let me know how it goes, but best of luck to you. Salvador Santiago's in the house from Puerto Rico. Welcome, glad you're here. Samantha says, yes, I read that, thank you. I read that, thank you. I did miss it for a minute, thank you. I think a lot of small teas would be great to bring with you, and I'll be asking you soon for at least 3 kids' teas. There you go. Jasmine says, humidity for the pour hatch measured at 45 to 50 during incubation, 2 hydrometers. No added water until lockdown. Also, I have used the incubator for 3 years and have had great hatch success typically. That's good to know. That's good to know. Here's the thing. I'm a big believer that incubators lie. So the more hydrometers and the more temperature, the more thermometers you have, can't hurt anything. It doesn't hurt anything. But that information does make me kind of lean away from it. Let's do the 3-day trial first and let me know. But that changes a little bit. Thanks for letting me know that, Jasmine. Brooke says, I tell all my customers to watch your videos. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Zach, humidity that high would kill the chicks in my baiter. Yeah, I need to put that in a... Okay, so here's the deal. You have to be mindful of where you are located. If I did a 60% humidity here, I would have a horrible hatch. I'm just not humid. Today I am, but not normally. Whereas if you are in Texas or somewhere with hot, like Utah, I know, Florida, you are very humid there. You probably don't need to do anything. Do a dry hatch. It really depends on where you are. So I did tell someone to bump up. However, the person that said that they were at 60% and that they were helping all these chicks out, I think it is a humidity issue though. I think, so here's the deal. Humidity helps soften the shell so that the egg breaks out, or the chick breaks out of the egg. So you soften the shell so the chick is strong enough to get out. If the humidity is too low, the egg is too hard, and the chick is not strong enough to break through, and then you have to help, and then there's health issues, and then they are deformed, or they're this or that, or they hatch too late, whatever the case may be. So I do agree with Kiki that there's no way she could do it where she's at. Anyone in Utah couldn't do it that way. Anyone in Florida couldn't do it that way, and a lot of other places. However, I still think it was a humidity thing. I don't think I was wrong, but I should have made that clear. So I do agree with that. But I still agree with what I said, though, just because he was helping all these chicks out. I think he needs to bump up the humidity. But that is a good point, and I should say that. I need to do better with that. I do. So thank you very much. S.O. Swanson says, Zach and his high standards for the farm for a bunch of people that play with quail poop. That's one way to look at it, but it's more of just you know, you guys are going to be my guests, you know, and I don't want it to be fake, right? But I also want it to be presentable. Like, it is a working farm. There's going to be things that I'm just not willing to fix because I don't care, you know? But I mean, I just want it to be a very enjoyable, memorable experience for everybody, especially the kids. Well, everybody that's spending money to buy the tickets, everyone that's donated that's coming, everyone that's driving. I mean, Samantha's driving what, 996 miles to get here? I mean, it needs to be perfect. They deserve that. Everybody deserves that. And I think everybody should do better at that. Everybody needs to try to do better for other people. That's a whole, I'm not going to get into that. But I agree. We all do play with quail poop. And most likely, 98% of the people that are coming to Quail Con are not going to care. They're here for the interaction and the fellowship with people and just seeing the setup and having fun and just enjoying life. I get it, but I want to make it special. Anyways, I agree. I do agree, but I just can't. Okay, Verna. She texted me something. Zach, 75% humidity won't hurt. Yeah, so we just did talk about it. I won't get into it again. It really depends on where you are. If you are in a high humidity issue, 75% will hurt. If you are Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, New York, Indiana, or New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Kentucky. I mean, if you're in the Midwest, or if you're up north, or if you're even to the east, yeah, you should probably bump it up. If you are down south, and if you are out west, probably not. Dry hatch. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, Jasmine, keep me posted. I'd like to resolve this week. I know that they're not my eggs, but I don't really care if they're my eggs. I'd like to figure it out. Harley says, when should I introduce the new chicks to a flock? I typically don't introduce any new quail to an existing flock until at least 8 weeks old. Yeah. So if there's, for some reason, I'm putting breeders into an existing breeder cage, then I typically don't do it until they're old enough, mature enough, and they're not going to get beat up. So I do 8 weeks. We have high humidity here and running a dehumidifier. Also, I don't typically hatch in the summer, only the springtime. Maybe that is making a difference. You do have to do it differently for each season. That is something. But I don't think you have a humidity issue. I think you have a temperature issue. But we'll find out. All of us crazy quail people are going to have fun making memories and friends. The classes are going to be amazing. And don't give yourself high blood pressure over it. Coming for content, not judgment. Well, thank you very much. Those are kind words. But I am very proud to say that I am super healthy. Jen and I donate blood every 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't know. Whenever they allow us. I think it's every 8 weeks we're allowed to go. So we donate blood every 8 weeks. I actually got a phone call. I know you guys don't care. I'm sorry. I'm already into the story. I've already skipped like 3 stories I was going to tell because I was trying to get caught up. I'm just going to tell the story. Anywho, so they called me this week, I think on like Tuesday, and they said, hey, we sent you a reminder that you're coming Tuesday to the blood drive to donate again. And I said, yeah. And they said, okay, is there any way that maybe you could do it differently? And I'm like, oh God, what happened? What's wrong with my blood? What's wrong with me? They're like, no, nothing's wrong. We did some tests on your blood and my heart just sank. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Like, I don't know. Anyways, they're like, you're a perfect candidate to actually do double red. Oh crap, what'd they call it? Double red cells donation. And I said, I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm healthy? Does that mean I'm okay? They're like, no, you're actually a perfect candidate. They said we track weight, height, blood pressure, blood type. We check all kinds of stuff, and you are as healthy as it gets, and we could really use the blood. And it's going to take a little bit longer, and you're going to get real weak because it's a different way of doing it. But, you know, we'd love for you to be able to do it. And I said, yeah. I said, my wife comes with me. Can she do it too? And they were like, yeah, her, what was it? Her blood sugar is low. And so they're afraid that it would affect her way too much to do it. So, so it's just me because I'm so healthy. I thought it was pretty cool. So anyways, I can't donate. I'm going Tuesday to do it, and then I can't donate for 16 weeks because they're taking like cells. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I might regret it. I don't know. But, and then Jenna's going with me, and then I just got to skip one of the times she goes. I don't know why I told that story, but I was pretty proud that I was so healthy. I thought it was cool. Witch Doctor says, I can't wait for cooler temps so we can order eggs. Absolutely. We're getting pretty good hatch rates, so you order when you're ready. Donna says, the NPIP person, low hatch rate. I've received eggs regular mail, got no birds overnight. UPS, I got a 90%. Oh, how did they ship the low NPIP bird? Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. I was not remembering that at all. Keith said, Keith in the house, Vermont, just ordered 50 Jumbo Wild Saturday, got mail today. They are on their way. Thank you. I will let you know what the hatch is. Absolutely. You go out tomorrow. Actually, I think you actually go out Tuesday. You might go out tomorrow. I don't think so, though. I think you go out Tuesday. I could be wrong. You go out today or tomorrow or Tuesday, but we print the labels on Sundays because during the week is just, we don't have time to be in the house playing on the computer. We gotta, so Sundays are a good day to do the paperwork. Jenna does all that. Let's see. Kiki says, yes, I believe all incubators can work as long as the operator pays close attention to all the details at all times. There you go. Moon Outdoors is in the house. Welcome. Glad you showed up. John says, haven't seen one on Snowies. We were talking about that. I did write that down. I'll get that done this week. Beth says, I don't think he posted. Okay. Thank you. Zach, I hear protein helps stress. Eat more eggs. We love you. Thank you very much. You know, Jenna feeds me pretty well. We're pretty healthy around here as far as that. I seen the Rosetta video. I know I posted that. No, Zach, Snowies are not done yet. Dang it. I hope I have that video on my phone. That would be so much easier. I'll post that tomorrow if it is. But I went through it because the whole, what is it? The iCloud was insufficient, and they were like, spend $45 to buy more cloud. And I was like, how about I just delete a bunch of stuff I don't need on my phone anymore? I might have deleted it. I might not have. I don't know. I should figure it out. Rich says, not everyone has access to infrared cameras and moisture meters to help them with the temperatures and humidity in the incubators, but it would help to see what is really going on. There you go. Not talking to me. Retirement from the restoration industry has helped me out with temp and humidity equipment. There you go. Jesse Mills says, I will be at Quail Con. Looking forward to meeting you and everyone else. I just sold a kid his first quail this morning. It's always such a good feeling providing them with their first birds and warning them how addictive quail are. Absolutely, it's very cool, and it's a really good feeling. So that's great. Congratulations. Carrie says, I'm wondering if the hatch that was needing so much help is getting vacuum sealed, not much opening incubator and air conditioning. That's a good point as well. It's a good thing to look at as well. See, there's never say never. There's almost never just one solution. It could be, I mean, that's a good point. Who said that? Carrie. That's a great, valid point. It could be a bunch of stuff. We got to climb that ladder, you know? I only need 9 more likes to hit my goal. So if you can, hit that like button, support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. We understand we're going to a farm. Haha, poop happens. Yeah, I mean, we've got quail poop and pig poop, and those pigs stink, man. Holy cow, they stink. The cows don't smell much better. Yeah, that's something I can't do anything about that. Witch Doctor says Quail Con will be great. Well, thank you very much. What is your blood type? O positive, I think. I think it's O positive. It's the whatever one that I can give to almost anyone. I think it's O positive. I've got a little card that says. I'm pretty sure it's. They do a double draw on me when I give. I'm O negative. Well, there you go. Maybe I'm O negative. I think I'm O positive though. Wow, I don't know. Lately, I just feel like everything goes in my head, and then something up there goes, do you need to remember this, or is it written down somewhere? And then it goes, yeah, no, this, you have a card that says what blood type you are, and then it goes, I don't need to remember that, and then it just fades away, just off in the distance. I don't know. You are so funny. I don't know about that, but thanks. Jeweler Cliff says birds are 7 weeks old this Tuesday. Got the first egg today. 2 eggs. It's starting to get exciting. There you go. Birds are 7 weeks old this Tuesday. Got my first eggs today. So under 7 weeks, that's awesome. That is the goal. So that's wonderful. And now it is getting exciting. So very cool. I'm a regular blood donor too. Very cool. We really enjoy it. I think that it helps. Plus, I always get a text from the hospital like, you saved 2 lives with this round of donations. And I'm like, cool, I'm doing something. I don't know if I am doing something. They could just be throwing it away for all I know, but I'm doing what I can. Julie Cliff is not talking to me. Ryan and Cindy says, we received our 50 jumbo eggs Wednesday, 2 days early. Thanks for the fast shipping. Have them in the incubator waiting for our first hatch. Best of luck to you. Keep me posted, and I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will. Charles says, don't know if Rolanda at Reineck told you Riker and her got their eggs and they are set. Wonderful. She did message me, and yes, she did tell me. But yes, thank you very much for letting me know. Leadership Help Desk is in the house. Welcome. Glad you're here. Todd Golden gave us a thumbs up. Thank you very much. O negative is the donor. Okay, then that must be what I be. I thought I was O positive. I must be O negative. Whatever I am, Jenna is too. We're the same. And I thought that was weird. Jeweler Cliff is B positive. Interesting. Only need 4 more to hit the like button. Oh, we do. We only need 4 more likes to hit the like button. So if you have not, please support the channel by just hitting that like button. I would greatly appreciate it, and it makes me feel a lot better. If you don't want to, it's okay. I know a lot of people watch this after I post it, so I'll get the 100 likes, I believe. I have faith. All right, so I think that's all the questions. What happened when you breed new color? Oh, crap. Let's finish these questions, and then we'll finish up here. Brandon says, what happens when you breed new colored, I think Italian root quail to a white? I'm trying to understand the question. I'm sorry. So if you breed an Italian to a white, you're going to get Italian white, maybe a Pharaoh in there. And eventually you should start getting maybe a panda or two. That's pretty much all white, but has some Italian feathers on the back. If you breed it, if you mean Italian roux like autumn amber, like the Italian has the roux gene, then that would be an autumn amber. And the autumn amber and the white would pretty much do the same thing. You would, for a while, you would get Italian, you would get autumn amber, you would get white, you probably would get a Pharaoh or two, and then you would probably, well, crap, with that situation. Yeah, same deal, same deal. You would just get the roux gene as well. I lost my spot. Here we are. Christine from Canada is in the house. Welcome. Glad you were able to show up. Thank you very much. Again, if you could, I only need 2 more likes to hit 100 likes tonight.